This is Dan Tortora here in this edition of the Bobcat Buzz with Peter Santoro of the Bryant Stratton Syracuse Bobcats men's basketball team following a 29-point victory against SUNY-ESF in their home game at Allen Hall. Peter, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. So you hit a three, your teammates went nuts. Yeah. You backed it up by going to the basket with a finger roll that swirled around the rim and went in. They went even crazier, and so did the fans that were here supporting the Bobcats. Just what it meant to you to get out there and make sure that ball went in the basket.
It meant a lot, especially because of how much depth we have on this team. It's an incredible team, arguably one of the best teams that this program's ever had. I mean, we have JUCO Players of the Year, guys that are from NCAAs. I mean, just to be part of the team, I'm honored. Specifically, just coming from high school and just wanting to play in college, it's really just an honor. So doing that was awesome, and I can't wait to see the guys on video going nuts because it was really a special moment, and having Coach believe in me was awesome.
And share with everybody the high school you went to.
So I went to Liverpool High School. Yeah.
And being at Liverpool, and I get to do a show there every month with Liverpool Athletics, so very close to the Warriors, now the Legends. Yeah. So coming from Liverpool and being able to stay in Central New York and play for the Bobcats, just what that means to you to be in front of a hometown crowd, be around your family, and be in a place that's familiar.
Absolutely, it means everything. I wanted to make sure that my degree came first, and I got a degree at a really good price with scholarship and everything like that, which I'm blessed to have academically. And I wanted to also make sure that, more importantly, I'm around my mom and my family and my sister and my girlfriend and all of her family and everything like that. So it was really important, but I also wanted to play basketball, and it was great. I didn't get to play a lot of basketball at Liverpool up until my JV year because of COVID and things like that. So it was really an honor to play here and play under coach, and again be with Nolan and Coach X, who I have utmost respect for. So being here and playing with these guys who are just unbelievable teammates and players, it's an honor.
And how did it all, just bring me through your journey on how you ended up being on this team, just conversations with the head coach, Clay Gagen-Sherman, and how you became a part of the roster?
It's really an inspiring story, honestly, because I didn't have a lot of film coming out of high school with COVID. I didn't play much. I could have done a few things better, but I didn't have a lot of film, and I wanted to play the next level. I really figured out after my freshman year of college, I really wanted to play basketball. It was my true love, and that's why I'm getting the coaching and teaching and things like that. And I got in contact with Coach Clay, and I said, hey, is there any chance I could have a spot in the team? He said, do you have any film? I said, I don't. And he was like, well, how about a private tryout? So we did a private tryout, and I showcased kind of my skills and how I could help the team in any capacity. And he said, okay, it's going to be a really, really long journey for you to get on the floor in any way. Just stay the course. I was here my freshman year, 2023, 2024. Took a year off to work, get my degree in order, and then I'm back to my senior year. So I got my 4-year degree in 3 years, and just happy to be a part of the program.
And what's your degree in?
Business, but I'm getting my business management, but I'm going to get my master's after this year in April for teaching education.
So getting a degree, a 4-year degree in 3 years, first, congratulations on that. But just to speak on academics and how important they are to you, because getting a degree is huge. Getting a degree in a shorter amount of time is really something that's very special, speaks a lot to your focus.
I really kind of pride myself on being summa cum laude and being a 4.0 student. I had always had high goals to go to a really high school, a really, really high prestigious school, and then I understood how expensive it would be, so I really wanted to stay close to home and play basketball. And something that my mom always emphasized was grades. Grades first, school before ball, because she always said if you ever get injured and certain unfortunate things happen, you have to fall back on a degree that can get you a job that can take care of you and your family. So I've always just kind of stayed focused on that, and I love the small, the small campus at Bryant Stratton, because I graduated with so many kids in Liverpool, 2022 class, so it's great. I really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to the next part of the journey, finishing the year with these guys and seeing where my graduate years take me.
And when you look at what it's meant to you to be at Bryant Stratton, both academically and athletically, how have they challenged you at Bryant Stratton College of Syracuse? And if somebody was considering going there, what would you say about academics and athletics at Bryant Stratton?
So I would say academically and athletically it's very tough, because just as being a student athlete, it's very difficult because even preseason, 6 a.m. workouts, sometimes practice after that, team bonding, which is great, but it's also time consuming. Practices 3 to 5, film, and then games, traveling, and then you also have to manage school. And if you're far away, like New Jersey or traveling to Pennsylvania, New York City, Maryland, you have to also communicate with your professors and make sure everything's on point, because if your grades aren't on point, you're not playing. Simple as that. So at any school, it's tough to do, managing both sports, and school. So it challenges you a lot, but also I really think it prepares you for the next level, what you do outside of here.
What does it say about you to get into this game against SUNY-ESF and to have an impact on the floor. You know, obviously you got out there. It's exciting to get out there and be on the floor and showcase what you can do. But to make the most of it and to show your coach that you played valuable minutes, just what that means.
It means a lot because, like, he was always upfront with me. Hey, we have a really, really, really deep roster this year. We have guys, like I said, that were JUCO Players of the Year, came from NCAAs, came from, you know, really, really, really long returners to the program. So doing this was important. And all the players and all the coaches say, just make the most of your minutes. You know, you come out there, give him a reason to play you more. You come out there and you're nervous and you're passing the ball over, turning the ball over and whatnot, you're not going to play more. So just making the most of your time out there is all you can do. And I feel like I've done that a lot this season, even in scrimmages and whatnot. So I'm excited to continue.
Love the story here as you've worked your way to get onto the court as well as to build a life for yourself. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.